Alright everyone, welcome to another video of Full Speed Impulse, and today we're showing you guys something that we purchased that doesn't necessarily link to all our other stuff on our channel and all that, but it's definitely something we're very passionate about as far as that we really enjoy. And I'm going to explain to you how we came to picking this and all that, but we're just going to get down to the nitty gritty and show you guys. We opened the box here, but we didn't do anything else because I wanted you guys to be a part of this purchase. And hopefully we could have some fun with it this year with you guys. So, oh, gosh dang, this thing is heavy. Alright guys, you don't know the deal already. I love myself some RC cars. We like dirt bikes, Jeeps, pretty much anything with the motor. And that's one thing we're missing in our collection here. We have the two-stroke motor. We got all the electric motors for RC cars, but we're missing the old nitro motor. Taking it back to the old school stuff, especially Losi, one of our favorite trucks here as far as the racing and all that. Alright, but before we started really doing our YouTube and all that, we used to race RC cars just at our local track. But me and a buddy had a lot of fun with this, and we were doing mainly electric at the time, being short course 110 and 1/8 buggy. And it was a lot of fun. So we'd almost do it about every weekend. It was a good time, but you know what? It takes up a lot of time being in a hobby like that, so we kind of got out of it. And that's where our rock crawlers and all that came from. As far as my boys and all that, they're just low maintenance, easy to work on, and they're just fun, and they last a while. You're not ripping a Slash or one of these other, fast RC cars and blowing into a tree at 50 miles an hour and shredding them apart. That was the great thing about the rock crawler. But I think this year we're going to get back on the track. Not necessarily racing, but just having fun in general. Oldest boy is at that age now to where he will be going on the track with us. He'll have this 4x4 Slash, and obviously I'm going to have the old nitro truggy here. And we had a truggy too. We used to own a truggy, but it was electric. So we never had nitro. Nitro, only two things we had was we had a Traxxas T-Max, which was actually our first RC car that we ever owned. And that's a whole different story right there. And then our second one was the Losi SCT-10 when they made a nitro for the short course truck, which was a lot of fun, but we didn't ever break the motor in right, and we're a little bit not patient with this stuff, so it didn't last. So we ended up selling it pretty much, long story short there. But with the old T-Max, quick story on that, was that we had it as a kid, and it had a small motor in it. Of course, we wanted to hop it up, put the biggest motor we could in it, and we put a big motor in it, which naturally the RC car was already used, and it started shredding everything in it, so we kept on dumping money into it, and we put over $1,000 into this thing, which at the time was a lot of money for an RC car, and really, I mean, it is regardless. Even now, it's a lot of money. Well, we were going to a car show one night, left the tailgate down on the truck, RC car was back there, got to the car show, RC car was not back there. So probably the best financial, thing that could have happened to us was losing that RC car. But you know what? Here we are again. But enough talking, guys. Let's open this thing up because I'm pumped to see this. We did not open it up any further, so we got some tape to undo here. Now let's see what we actually purchased. All right. So we're gonna cut our little seals here. So now she's ours now. But it was between this and an Ace scale buggy, and what made us choose this RC car here is the truggies are just so much fun. They look so cool, and the great thing about them, a lot of guys buy these things and just bash them, which is alright by me. And that was the thing, we wanted a multi-purpose RC car when we were looking at the nitro stuff and all that. Looking at buying another T-Max or something like that, your transmissions and all that just seemed like it was a huge issue. And that's the last thing we want to do is buy something that's going to break all the time. We don't plan on running this thing all the time. It's really going to probably be a shelf queen, but we still wanted to buy something to have fun with. So these are great bashers, but it's just a great setup to where we can start throwing hop-up parts on this thing and make it better, or we leave it how it is. All right. Oh my goodness, she looks pretty. We need some side cutters. So there are different versions of the truck. This is an RTR version, meaning that there are race setups where those ones cost a lot more money. These ones here are just, like I said, RTR, ready to run. They come with absolutely everything you need, controller, all that stuff. Only thing you need is like a glow plug igniter, you know, all the fun nitro stuff that you gotta do. The other thing with, like, when you do the roller setups is they come with a lot nicer parts. One thing I can tell you right off the bat is the shock setup. This being all plastic is no bueno. That will be getting replaced. And one thing I was looking at, these towers actually here get replaced. But the great thing about it, no one said anything about having to replace this stuff. This is just stuff that you want to replace, or people wanted to replace. They show these things bashing these things for hours at a time, and they don't break. You hit a tree, she's gonna break. The point is, they're very bashable, which is super awesome. But now we got this thing, we can get her out, and look at that. Dude, that is sweet. So, we're gonna get our wing. It's probably in here. Gosh, man. Talk about that suspension is plush. That thing is nasty, guys. So, like I told you guys before, we had nitro before, but we're never very patient on breaking these motors in. So I've been doing my homework on how to break these motors in, and I'm super excited to actually do a break-in video with you guys. Alright, so to be completely honest with you guys, how much do we plan on running this thing? I really don't know. It just, I really like RC cars. I really do. And the way things are going nowadays, it seems like things are always being eliminated, and nitro is just such an iconic thing for RC cars. I wanted to own one. We're big RCers. We got the fifth scale, you know, we got the cozy coupe, we got our rock crawlers, we got our UDR up there, we got some Slash. So it's like, I need to add this to my collection. And what a great just setup here to have a racer and have the nitro at the same time, and a basher. So it kind of works in all three categories there, which I'm really happy about. That's why I think we picked a really good setup. We don't plan on racing. Alright guys, so there she is up close. Look at that purple. I mean, that is so pretty. That is freaking nice. So what a great RC car. What a great color. Just for the retro scheme and everything. I mean, once we seen this thing, it was like, that's it. That's exactly what we want. Basher, racer, nitro, all in one. Good review. Dang. Shoo, buddy. Full-wheel drive. If you didn't know, she's full-wheel drive. So, real sweet setup here. Alright guys, wrap this video up. So that's pretty much what we chose this, and the things we were looking at were like the T-Max, the Revo. Maybe one day, if the price is right, we'll pick up a T-Max just for a nice shelf queen and all that, just to be, because that was our first RC car, to kind of go back and own that. But I'm not too worried about that. We're really pumped about this Losi, and I want to get this thing fired up, get it broken in good, but unfortunately, it's like negative 20 degrees outside right now, which is no bueno. But next Friday, it's supposed to be 50 degrees. So, yeah, a little bit of temperature spike. So hopefully, that'd be a great day to break in this nitro and do a nice little video for you guys. All right, but we just wanted to make this video. Wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope you guys stay safe, have fun, enjoy your families, all that good stuff. And we'll see you later.